quantitative finance, there's a massive semantic drop that catches almost everyone when they first learn about interest rate swaps. People constantly use the word pricing to describe two completely different mathematical realities. Let's look at a plain vanilla interest rate swap. Party A agrees to pay a specified fixed interest rate, and Party B agrees to, of course, pay the floating rate, like SOFR, which is tied to the exact same principal amount. But here is the multi-million-dollar question. How do you know what that fixed rate should be? On day zero, the moment the swap is initiated, neither party pays an upfront premium to enter the trade. The NPV, or net present value, of the contract is exactly at zero. At this exact moment, pricing the swap means solving for the fixed rate. Of course, you calculate the specific percentage that makes the present value of the fixed leg perfectly equal to the present value of the expected floating leg. But what happens on day 1 or day 50? Once the swap is executed, that fixed rate is permanently locked in. However, the market's yield is constantly moving. As soon as the forward interest rate shifts, the present value of the floating leg changes. The scale tips. The swap is no longer at zero. Now, pricing the swap is more accurately called valuation, or market to market. We're no longer looking for a percentage rate. We are calculating its actual monetary value. So, if you're paying fixed and market rates suddenly skyrocket, the floating payments you receive are higher than expected. Your swap now has a positive cash value. The math shifts from finding the rate to finding a net present value. So, if you're building a pricing engine, pricing a new swap outputs a percentage. Valuing an existing swap outputs a cash amount. Keep that distinction clear, and the math becomes much easier to follow.